Hey, what is happening, you derpy deerling? Today, I'm showing off a Mega Gardevoir EX build. Now, I truly did just kind of try and force Mega Gardevoir EX with this build. I think if you're trying to be competitive with Gardevoir EX, you're probably playing zero Mega Gardevoir. You're either going with a Bravery Charm build or a Jellicent build. I think those are probably the best ways to play the deck, and you probably just don't play Mega Gardevoir EX. So if you're really trying to play Gardevoir EX as competitively as possible, I don't think you run this card, but that's not what we're doing with this build. In this build, we're trying to force Mega Gardevoir EX, and not only is there one in here, but there's two in here because it's the star of the show, and it is our main attacker. It's got 360 HP, which is pretty good. It's got that Overflowing Wishes attack, which we never want to use, but if we have to use it, we will. We don't want to do it. Don't do it. If you can avoid it, don't attack with this attack. For each of your benched Pokemon, search your deck for a basic Psychic Energy card and attach it to that Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. And then Mega Symphonia for a Psychic Energy does 50 damage for each Psychic Energy card attached to all of your Pokemon. So it's not each energy on each Pokemon or each Pokemon with a Psychic Energy. It's all Psychic Energy on all Pokemon. Not even Psychic Pokemon. It's all Pokemon. We got a really thick Guardian line in here because not only do we have to set up the Mega Gardevoir EX, but we don't want our energy to come from Overflowing Wishes. We want our energy to come from the Psychic Embrace of the Gardevoir EX. So we got a 4-3-2-2 Gardevoir line. Yep, they both evolved from the same Ralts and Kirlia. We also have two Rare Candy in here, so we can be a little bit more aggressive with getting some of our Guardies in play. But I do play 2 TM Evo. I don't play any Arven. I just needed more ways to get Pokemon set up. And honestly, this kind of feels pretty similar to my Charizard build, which you may have seen or not seen before this video, but it might come out after this video, where I only play 2 Arven with 2 TM Evo in the Charizard deck. And that seems a little weird, but it's just kind of like sometimes if we draw into the Evo, it's good. And if we don't draw into it, maybe we'll be fine without it kind of situation. And that's how it feels in this deck. It's like we don't have to find turn 1 TM Evo going second. We are choosing second with the deck, of course. But if we do find it, that's kind of cool. Sometimes when we don't find it, we find Rare Candy, or sometimes we just naturally evolve from Kirlias to Guardies, and that also works out. So just having more ways to potentially set up our Pokemon is good. And we don't have to force it. We don't have to play 4 Arven just because we play TM Evo. And it's not a bad thing. But one thing I am trying to force into this deck is as many new cards as possible that synergize with Gardevoir. And one of those is Lillie's Determination. And you don't really have to force this one, to be honest, because I'm pretty sure Lillie's Determination is just good in every Gardevoir deck, as probably a 4 of, because the card is good. Shuffle your hand into your deck, draw 8 cards. If you draw a prize card, you draw 6. We're usually not doing anything for the first 2 to 3 turns of the game, or we're not attacking until like the 3rd turn of the game. So if we can play Lillie's 2 to 3 times before we attack with Gardevoir, that's pretty good. This sees a lot of cards to set up for our combos and our big plays. Good card. 4 Iono, of course, because Guardy, even when you're playing the Mega Gardevoir EX, is still a comeback deck for the most part, and we want that aggressive disruption. Now, I do play a Boss's Orders and 1 counter catcher for the Gust. Not sold on the Boss's Orders, honestly, or the counter. We need some Gust in here. We got to play at least one of them. We do still have Screamtail in here as like an alternate attacker besides using Mind Bend or attacking with the Miracle Force of the Gardevoir EX. So we do have the Screamtail in here as well as an attacker. You can't really say no to Screamtail. Like, I am making this a Mega Gardevoir EX deck. That is the focus. I mean, come on, look at that face. You can't say no to Screamtail, right? So yeah, 1 boss, 1 counter catcher. Definitely want some kind of Gust in here. We're hitting really, really hard with the Mega Gardevoir EX. I don't even really talk about the damage we can do with this thing. We play 8 Psychic Energy, so we can hit for 400 damage with the Mega Symphonia. Now, getting all 8 energy into this card pile super aggressively probably isn't going to happen, but we don't need to go that far. We have Munkidori, so if we just get like 6 of them in play, and we're hitting for 300 damage, we Munkidori once, and we're doing 330, which KOs Charizard, KOs Dragapult, KOs Guardy EXs if it has full HP. Even if we only get 5 of these into play, if we built up some damage over the last couple turns, plus this turn with our Munkidoris, that can still lead to those big one-hit KOs. And then, actually, we'll talk about the emissions here in a second. Let's finish the rest of the list. 4 Ultra Ball, 2 Nest Ball, 2 Buddy Poffin. I didn't want to play like 4 Buddy Poffin and Nest Balls. That felt like way overkill, so I've kind of come with like a happy medium. Now, we do want to set up a lot of Ralts in this deck. Choose second with this deck. Blind. We usually, our board wants to be like 3 Ralts, maybe 2 to 3 Munkidori, 2 to 3 Munkidori, depending on if we want to put Screamtail in play or if we want to use Cleffa for the early game draw power. And I'll talk about Cleffa a little bit more here in a second. So 2 Poffin, 2 Nest Ball. The Poffins feel more powerful in a build like this because we do want so many Ralts in play so aggressively, and getting a lot of basic Pokemon to play aggressively synergizes with the Mystery Garden here. New Stadium card, super powerful Stadium card. And it honestly felt really good into this deck. I wasn't sure how this card was going to feel in Gardevoir decks in general. This build of Gardevoir, though, it's felt really, really good. Other builds, having not played them yet, I don't know how good it is in those builds, but I have to imagine you want to at least include this as like a one of in most Gardevoir decks, especially because it has so much synergy with Secret Box, because you could grab it off Secret Box And it says once during each player's turn, that player may discard an energy card from their hand, any energy, and then in order to draw cards until you have as many cards in your hand as you have Psychic Pokemon in play. So if we have 5 Psychic Pokemon in play and 2 cards in hand, and we discard an energy from it, leaving us with 1 card, we will draw 4 cards to get back up to 5 cards. That's a lot of draw power through a Stadium card that also gets us energy, potentially Psychic Energy, in our discard pile to then use later with Psychic Embrace. A whole lot of synergy going on there. And like I said, goes even further. You find the Secret Box, you use the Secret Box, you get a Mystery Garden. That's just kind of broken. Like, that's a good combo. This card's just good in general. I did have 3 of these in here initially, but hang on, we'll get to that in a second. 3 Night Stretcher for the recovery. I was on 4 Night Stretcher. I did 2 Night Stretcher and a Super Rod. Super Rod felt really overkill in this deck because we play such a thick count of our Pokemon lines. 3 Night Stretcher feels pretty comfortable. I am playing 4 Munkidori 4 Dark because I did find myself often wanting to get to a triple Munkidori board state. So I'm rocking the thick Dory line here. Maybe could cut back on that a little bit, but I'm pretty convinced you want the 4-4. Maybe 4 Munkidori 3 Dark. You could maybe find some room there. And I think I would cut a Dark Energy before a Munkidori because the Munkidori itself synergizes with the Mystery Garden, but I wouldn't really be sold on that either. It'd be something to try out though. 2 Rare Candy, the Secret Box, and 2 TM Evo. Now let's talk about the cards that I'm not playing. That's what I was going to get to. Now I am playing the Cleffa in here, but I'm not sold on Cleffa, but I am sold on draw power being in the deck in the form of Pokemon. Now it could be the Cleffa with the Grasping Draw for the early game turns, and maybe in the mid game, late game, we could use it as well, but we don't want to be using it. I don't play Fez, I don't play Mew, I don't play Clefairy because Mega Gardevoir EX does enough damage. This thing KOs Dragapult. I don't need a Clefairy on my board to KO a Dragapult. This thing will get the job done. Trust me. We don't need anything else. The Mega Gardevoir will do it. As long as we can set up both Guardies, the Dragapult is getting KO'd. It will not survive. The Screamtail, of course, is broken, like I mentioned. But yeah, no Fez, no Mew, but I definitely want more draw power in this deck. And it could be Cleffa. Maybe the Cleffa gets cut. Maybe we add the Mew instead. The Mew X is cool because it is an attacker we can use, but we don't really... It's not that good, to be honest, as an attacker without Clefairy. That's where the real power from Mew's attack comes from. When you use Mew to KO Dragapult thanks to Clefairy's ability, giving the Dragapult psychic weakness. Without the Clefairy, the Mew feels weaker. The Fez is always going to be broken, of course. So Fez should maybe just be the card in this deck, to be honest. We maybe should just be playing Fez. But I have the Cleffa in here for now. I'd prefer to try and avoid lower HP 2 prize liabilities on the bench to not give our opponent easier prize routes to win the game. I'd rather force them to go through our big Stage 2 EX Pokemon, even if the Mega Gardevoir EX is worth 3 prize cards. If they're not 1-hit KO in it, that's kind of the advantage I'm looking for from this build. But that would definitely be something to experiment around with a bit for sure. Would be Mew, Fez, the Cleffa I didn't really play that many games with once I had added to the deck, so even making sure the Cleffa even feels like it's correct to fit in there. Instead, I was playing a 3rd Mysterious Garden before the Cleffa, because this card, finding this card and getting this card in play is just really, really sick, as long as we have enough Pokemon in play to kind of support it. So there's that. Maybe go back to the 3rd Garden. But I think, you want some form of Pokemon draw power. Like I said, Fez, Mew, Cleffa, those are the 3 to look at. 1, maybe 2 of them. We definitely have room if we really want to fit 2 in here. Could cut a Dark Energy. Could maybe cut a Munkidori, something like that. You could find room for like a Mew and a Fez, a Cleffa and a Fez, a Cleffa and a Mew and a Mew. No, probably not that. But 2 of the 3 you could definitely make work in this deck. Also, another card that I don't play in here that could be pretty cool would be a Turo as a possibility. Didn't ever really give it a try. I don't know if it would come up that often. If our opponent's not 1-hit KOing our Mega Gardevoir EX, we're usually just winning the game. And if they're 1-hit KOing it, there's nothing to Turo, so we wouldn't actually use the Turo. But that's it. That is my take on a Mega Gardevoir EX deck. Let's jump into some action, and I'll show y'all how it runs. When the deck pulls off its more aggressive option, it can be more aggressive, but they're not winning more games than they used to, basically. Oh, where are all the Poffins at? I don't play any. I play 0 Buddy Poffin. I definitely wouldn't want to play 4. I don't know. Nest Ball just seems fine, though. If this Lillie was an Arven, I wouldn't even been that good. Would it have? I don't even play Buddy Poffin. Is the Stalk Engine just a win more combo? It just doesn't really fix anything? No. No, it's like that's a bad way to, that's a bad use of the term win more. Like a deck just being better isn't, yeah, a better, like, yeah, being better doesn't mean win more. Like if you could beat Guardy before, doesn't mean you're a win more deck now just because you can still beat Guardy. No, it definitely does not, it definitely isn't a win more combo. For sure. Doesn't Arvin help you get to those team Evos? Yeah, but besides that, it's like super weak. So, yeah, besides that, it's like super weak. Poffin gives you more Garden Synergy. That is true. I wouldn't want to play maybe 2 Nest Ball, 2 Poffin. That doesn't seem terrible. Like something like that could be okay. I'd be okay with something like that for sure. I mean, I guess I should attach it because it's possible I would call sign before I would do anything with the Munkidori, I guess. Dude. I mean, I want a call sign here, but that feels so bad. Am I told me they don't have Candy Grim in their hand over there? What was their turn? Secret Box? I mean, they didn't grab Candy. I think they grabbed I didn't actually pay attention. I'm a call sign. Punch for 30 trust. Nah, the Badoo can always die later. It's better to limit their bench potential. Their benchal. Oh. Well, it's so winnable. It's just gonna take us a little while to make the comeback here. Well, that shucks. Oh my, wait, dude, I swear they grabbed a Lillie's Determination off of the Secret Box. Am I trolling? No, they did grab, no. They did grab, they just had, dude, what? None of those, they got none of those cards off of Secret Box, and then they just have Candy Grim Iono on the next turn. What the heck? That's so tilting. They didn't get any of those cards off of Secret Box. Unless they discarded Iono, Evo, Devo, and they got Poffin, Lillie. Well, they got the Stadium, but just the absolute nuts, man. What the heck? All right, it's fine. We can make the comeback here. Definitely possible. Definitely doable. We got him. It all starts with a little Evo action. And ideally recovering this Ralts, to be honest. I need that guy back. Nope, didn't get it. And my Kirlia is in my hand, which means I don't have the, I don't think I have the third Kirlia in the deck. Let's find out. Nope, I drew into the Kirlia, so that's a thing. And I also prized second rare candy, so I can't Candy Guardy next turn. Oh my. Dude, give me a break. Oh my gosh. Evolve, Candy Guardy. Alright, so I have to like Ultra Ball here for another Ralts. So I guess I get rid of that and then I get rid of Iono plus the top deck. So next time we go Candy Guardy EX. We'll see what they get down on their bench. Go for a Screamtail Snipe. And then go for a big Guardy one hit maybe. It just depends on how this turn goes for them. Depends how this turn goes for my opponent. We'll see. Okay, so we can go Candy Guardy, KO Morgrim, and then Mega Guardy, KO Grimmsnarl. Okay, it's lining up. It's lining up. It's what we want to see. It's happening. Oh. Ooh, now let's begin. Aww. Unless I want to get rid of the Kirlia, because this gets me the Screamtail. Well, I've already played it, so I'm locked in. But now I need to like find a Night Stretcher for my Kirlia. I only had one Nest Ball. I only had one Nest Ball, one Ultra Ball. It's probably best I played it this way, to be honest. I think it's Super Rod Nest Ball or something like that as well. But I need to get a... Well, I could get candy off the prize cards as well, though, actually. Did I discard a candy? I didn't. Okay. Ooh, okay. Hold up, hold up. It's cooking, it's cooking. I mean, it's only 2 cards, but you know, we don't have a lot to work with here. We can't get greedy. There's no Fest in the list, no. Okay, they also need to not have boss. Now, the chance that they have boss is pretty low. Grimmsnarl doesn't play that many boss. They don't have draw power on board. Yada, yada, yada. So it's not high. There's not a high chance they have boss here. But we also need them to not have boss here. See, this is why you don't... For anyone who's saying... I don't know if anyone said it, though. This is why you don't KO the Badoo, though. Because now we have trapped their board. I mean, they misplayed by benching the 3rd Munkidori, so I mean, there's still that going against them as far as their play goes, but that's why you don't KO the Badoo. Do not give your opponent flexibility with their board. How's Mega Gardevoir feeling? Mid so far, but plenty of time for it to come around. Alright, just gonna send this up, I guess. I mean, I'm just gonna KO the active here, right? There's nothing else to really do. Like you kill it last. Not always. It's like situational, but yeah, you don't always kill it last. It's just situational. I gotta go like 1. Actually, I don't have to spread it out, but I have to put 6 in play, right? Wait, I have to put 6 in play? I don't know, where should they be? And one more here just so everything can retreat, I guess. 6. Wait, maybe this deck needs to play like 9 Psychics, to be honest. Like, is 8 enough? Because like, pricing 3 is not even that unrealistic. Okay. I'm actually not sure what's correct to heal here. Because everything gets 1 KO by a Grimmsnarl anyways. So the thing would be playing around is like Ursaluna, I guess. My active's already out of Ursaluna range, so I want to get this thing out of Ursaluna range. Curious about prizing if you have Munkidori. I mean, it could still matter. It could still 100% matter. I have 3 prize cards left now. I mean, I guess I just lose if they have Candy Grim. I'm kind of hoping they only play the 1 candy. I feel like most lists recently have been only playing 1 candy, so we're hoping for that, but... Why is benching the third monkey a misplay? Does it limit them to be able to like bench double Impidimp or even to potentially create the threat of a Frostlass or anything? Like this turn TM even into Frostlass would actually be a pretty good play, but now they don't have bench space for like Morgrim and an Imp and a Snorunt. And they're not gonna get, they don't get use out of Munkidoris unless I give them use out of Munkidoris. So benching Munkidoris is just kind of pointless. And like on that previous turn, they didn't get access to double they did Arven that turn. Wait, how'd they get that into a... Am I trolling? No, I'm not trolling. They should be able to do that. I mean, I think I just played the Iono. I shuffle the deck, though, because my boss is on the bottom. Although that shouldn't matter anymore at this point in the game. Bench Ralts Iono. They need Countercatcher Grimmsnarl. Maybe bumping their stadium is like what they do. They did Arven for... What was their play? Arven for Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher... Maybe it's better to play bench Ralts and play Lillie's Determination. So I can try and find... increase my odds of finding Stadium, which will decrease their odds of finding Grimmsnarl. That actually might be higher value here than Iono. Because like I don't really know anything about their hand. That feels higher value for sure. How do they win this game? I'm not really scared of Ursaluna anymore, but I can still heal this one anyways. He has a Night Stretcher in hand. Oh, didn't they play for the Morgan? Am I trolling? Maybe I'm actually just trolling. I thought they played it. Oh, shoot. Maybe I should have Iono'd them. Oh, I should have Iono'd them for sure then. Oops. That was definitely a misplay. You attack with Monkey this turn? No, I can just attack with Guard EX. Or I should be able to, right? I definitely should have actually Iono'd them then. I didn't realize. I thought they played the Night Stretcher for the Morgrim, so I was like, oh, I should definitely do it like this, but now I'm maybe just gonna lose the Countercatcher. Countercatcher Grimmsnarl. Because I grabbed the Night Stretcher. Oh wait, this is weird. I didn't realize how little energy I had. Currently this dies to Ursaluna. I have to like stop it from dying to Ursaluna to force the Grimmsnarl. They have the Grimmsnarl as long as they have the energy. They are down 5 energies, I guess. Stadium Morgrim, Arven, Stretcher. Oh yeah, I definitely should have Iono then, I feel like. If they prize the other Grimmsnarl, the Night Stretcher might be the only answer to the Grimmsnarl. So yeah, now I lose to like Arven or something like that. They might not have it though, we'll see. They didn't even... They just had the Grim. So are you going to play the Black Ops 7 beta today? No. I probably won't play Black Ops 7 at all. Okay, thank goodness. I was like, I'm pretty sure we're going to win. All right, cool. We gotta lock in, man. We gotta lock in. Ooh, okay. We're saved. Maybe. We still have to get through Mega Pult. I thought we just literally cooked here, but I think it's better to cycle some of these energy, right? I'm discarding all the energy here, yeah. Done Moon was cool. Yeah, that deck was cool. The way that deck was built, can that deck still be played? Is there a reason that deck wouldn't be like as good as it has been in the past right now? Not saying it's good, but like, what's changed for it? I don't think I want to cycle that many more energy out of my deck here, to be honest. So I need to draw into an energy next turn. So it goes Lillie, Evo Stadium. Item. Probably just Poffin for the third Ralts, right? Moonjun had an awful Pult Nor matchup. It's halfway decent now with Duck. You do have the Duck to throw in there, I guess, yeah. I low-key might lock control for Milwaukee. This deck feels nuts. You should, bro. You shouldn't even be debating it at this point. It feels like you 100% should be just playing it. The fact that you're even debating it is cringe. You need to lock in. What do you mean might, bro? Milwaukee is literally in a week. Yeah, you're locked. You're locked. I'm not giving you a choice. You have to play the deck. You don't have time to be unsure. I'm locking it in for you. Congratulations, you're playing control. I would draw one card. Sure, I'll draw one card. I could like evolve these two next turn and draw an extra card, but maybe it was better to wait, to be honest. My hand is actually kind of disgusting if they don't Iono me. Is this Jelly Guardy? No, this is Mega Gardy. I just control handle Alakazam. Dude, you I like huh? What? Dude, come on. Like So I heard you eat hot dogs with only mustard. Is that true? No. Dude, and they got that what? And they got the GME, bro. I can't even Evo again if I draw into it. Like, dude, why do they have to have back-to-back Ionos there? Gosh. First I had the Secret Box opening hand. Ooh, okay, feeling good. We set ourselves up for the next turn. Iono. It's like, all right. Ooh, look, we drew back into Team Evo plus double Guardy. Iono. Jamming Tower. Top deck Lilies, I guess. I need to shuffle the deck because there's two Megas on the bottom. Okay, we're chilling. Gotta shuffle the deck here. Oh, okay, hold up. I was about to complain again. Because, you know, I'm like that. I complain a lot. But, got him. Chilling. Do I ever Adrenaline Brain this? Probably not. Oh, wait. I don't know which one was going. Okay, I got it right. I didn't know which one was going to be which. All right, we're back. We're back. At first, I was nervous. At first, I was worried. We've stabilized. Never punished? Oh, that's not how you use that. Punished for what? For playing correctly? Hold up, be right back. Oh shit, my bad. I was saying, is it just me or does shit not feel hella cozy? I feel like stuff feels super cozy when it's raining outside. I'll take. Rain smell, best smell in the world too. Yeah, true. After a hard rain, it does smell good outside. I actually don't know what I want to do here. I want to KO the Duskull, but I also just want to KO the Badoo and swing. I kind of feel like KOing the Duskull is the better play though. I could KO Duskull and kill the Badoo. What am I thinking? I don't have to swing with my Guardy. But I could swing with my Guardy. I don't really want to swing with my Guardy. I can swing with this Munkidori. Like, I'm gonna make them counter catcher here if they want to hit my guy. We're cooking, we're cooking. All right. Bonk this thing. That sounds like a D's nuts joke, Blade. I can't repeat that. Blank is the name of the smell after it rains. I don't know how that would turn to a D's nuts joke, but I feel like that would turn to a D's nuts joke. That's just a word for it? Yeah, okay. Whatever you say. Not gonna get me. Yeah, you're not getting me. Nice try, though. He's not lying, I just looked it up. Yeah, but you could be lying. More Mega Gardy, baby. Let's get it. There's nothing quite like another Mega Gardevoir. You heard Joe was murking in Japan City Leagues? What does that mean? Murking? What? What do you mean murking? I can make it so my active actually doesn't die to a Dragapult. Oh, I don't know how they can't win. They can't beat this board state, right? I'm not trolling. I don't think murking means what you think it means, or it means something else where you're from. Which Joe Bernard? Who's he murking, bro? Who's he murking out here? Oh, 300. Chill, 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 chill. Hold on. I have another one. There we go. Murking equals UK slang. He's just wrecking people. Oh, okay. Is that literally what it means? I feel like it's the first time I've heard murking used that way. What is Joe doing to people? Joe Mama, it's a Joe Mama joke. Dude, that's the worst. If that is actually a Joe Mama joke, that is the worst Joe Mama joke ever. Bro, it's former generation. You just don't hang around those types of people. I'm not that mad about it. I'm a little mad about it. I would like to play against something else, but jail cell, a penitentiary. Are you gonna play control against me, Heracross? I'm not gonna play against you if you're just gonna play. If you're gonna play control, I'm not trying to get controlled. No, I want to promise. I mean, if you do, I'll just concede. But I'm letting you know if you wanted to play control, I'm not playing up against control. All right. I'll add you after this game. I like to play any normal meta like Guardy instead of people playing random ass 60 cards in Arc, bro. Counting blessings. I just want to play against something different. I don't care what it is. I just want to play against something different. I started playing against Gardevoir. Did they evolve before they Iono'd? Or Lillie, excuse me? They did. So they weren't even playing for a Candy Guardy there. So how do you like the inclusion of the Mega Guardy in the deck? Of the Mega Guardy deck? I mean, it's like fine. But like this is a Mega Guardy deck. It's not like a Guardy deck with a Mega Guardy. Mega Guardy's like, okay. Fancy will be better. That's what it looks like from the results from Japan. What it seems like. Okay, so here's where my inexperience with Guardy comes in. Should I Screamtail the Kirlia? Yeah, I feel like I should chase the Kirlia here, especially with how unaggressively they went for Guardy. Or I could Screamtail this guy, the Munkidori. I think I'm gonna go after the Kirlia. Kirlia, you say? If they get Candy Guardy, they could double Munkidori my Screamtail, which would be pretty rude, and then I can blame chat for it, but it could be the Ralts. No, it's never the Ralts. Stop. I know you're trolling me. Stop trolling me. Establishing monkey dominance should be the play, right? I mean, to an extent. If they can't set up Guardy, we always win the game, though. So, there's that. It's always Monkey. These guys are trolling. I knew it, bro. I knew they were trolling. What the heck? I don't know, but the way they played that last turn was a little weird, though. The way they played the last turn was kind of sus. Like, they prize all their candies, or they don't play candy or something. Because they evolved the active Ralts to a Kirlia before they played Lillie's Determination. So they weren't even giving themselves a chance of getting to Candy Gardevoir. So based on how they played that, I kind of like the KO Kirlia a little bit more. That was a pretty sus play for sure. If they have Candy Guardy, they probably have it off this. But also for them to pull off a double Munkidori plus Screamtail play this turn would be impossible. So they'd have to punch my Guardy here, right? They can just evolve Kirlia into Guardy with Team Evo. Yeah, but then they're not attacking that turn. It's not about stopping them from getting to Gardevoir. It's about getting another turn of a free prize card. Yeah, it's not about them never getting to Gardevoir. Because they won't do if that's their turn, they don't do anything. Yeah. Why do we bench third Ralts? Because I'm playing Mega Guardy. my deck is Mega Guardy deck. I guess maybe I didn't need the third Ralts. Well, no, but if they snipe my one Ralts, I have to get to my second Ralts. But they're never going to snipe my Ralts here off my bench, though. So I honestly maybe didn't need it. Pidgeot Control got me wanting to wait for next format to play at all. Oh, it's not that popular. You shouldn't let that shouldn't be a reason to not play the game right now, for sure. Okay, now I go snipe their Munkidori, right? You feel a sense of disgust controlling this deck? No. No. Wait, actually, what do I do here? Hold up. I actually don't know what I want to do here. Oh, Heracross is literally making people quit the game. Don't be, dude. Just because control, no, like control is not that popular. Even if it is good in the format, it's never that popular. Control being like a good deck right now shouldn't discourage you from playing the game for sure. Except the 2-shot on Gardevoir? No, it's probably too slow. Oh, what the heck, bro? They're chasing my monkeys. Well, now I think I have to use Screamtail to KO a monkey, right? Like, there's no other play here. I need a way to discard these energy, man. I have 3 monkeys left, so I should probably just Night Stretcher for the dark. Well, I can't attach the dark here, though, can I? No, I could. Alright, sure. I kind of have to attach the dark, actually. Hope for the best. I guess they could replace their own Artisan here, but it's like unlikely, I feel like. No development on the Ralts is kind of unfortunate. I think people looking at onlines also need to be aware that control is a lot stronger at an open deck list. That is also true, I guess, yeah. Although I've heard, what's his name, argue different. I mean, I don't know, it just goes both ways, I guess. I know Blitzel was arguing the opposite, has argued the opposite before, that open deck list is actually, open deck list, closed deck list? Closed deck list is actually better for control, because then the opponent doesn't know the control player's win cons, which true, but also you knowing their outs to your win condition is also good. Maybe it depends on what kind of control it is, to be honest. Possibly, maybe it matters most on what kind of control it is, but... People are overvaluing the change that open deck list would cause. I don't know if they are. I mean, it would change what it changes. So if you think one is better than the other, why would you want A over B if you know that, if you think that B is better than A? Oh my, dude, those are so, what the fuck? Those doors are thick. Oh, I'm kind of screwed here, right? How many psychics do they have in the discard? Dude, I'm done. I'm cooked. What's chip chipping in on open deck lists? I think Chip thinks that when we talked about it in the podcast, I think he thinks that open deck list would be better for the better player. Yeah, open deck list would be better for the better player. But then I think outside of that, I don't actually know. I don't know if that's like that's like the only thing we really discussed on the podcast when we talked about it. I don't really remember what else we talked about. But it sounds like he was. It did seem like he was pro open deck list. If we assume the matches between two really good players, control has the advantage in closed deck lists and the disadvantage in open deck lists. Yeah, for sure. Wait. Sure. Yeah, I guess that makes sense for like control specifically because like what control's win conditions are like weird and you can place like weird stuff to like. There's not like a true standardized way to play control, and control is like definitely less standardized than most archetypes, right? Does control have a way to force bench from ops discard this format from the discard pile? I don't think so. I could be wrong though. I'm not sure. Yo, appreciate 3 months there. Fantastic. Dude, this is so bad for me. Maybe getting rid of the counter catcher was a mistake there, though, actually. Got rid of the energy instead. Yeah, that might have been a mistake. Yeah, maybe we should have kept the counter catcher there. What am I even trying to do this turn? Dude, I just can't get this Mega Gardevoir set up. I mean, Candy would have been nice there, but... Okay, double Kirlia, okay. But what do I do? What do I do this turn? Maybe I just KO their Screamtail so they can't Screamtail me on the next turn, or is like less likely to happen? I feel like that's incorrect though. I think I still have to chase. I feel like I have to chase the monkey so they can't get triple Munkidori. Sounds kind of scary. Maybe I'm. I don't know, man. I feel like I definitely want to ignore their Screamtail, right? I don't want to kill their Screamtail for them. I probably should have kept the counter catcher though. I probably should have got rid of the Dark Energy or something there instead. Yeah. Why is Mega Gardy so weak compared to regular Gardy? It's just like not worth the trade-off of the inclusion of like compared to the other stuff you could play in the deck basically. Also, it forces you to have to set up multiple Gardy lines at the same time. KO Screamtail. It just feels so weak to KO the Screamtail when I can maybe get... Oh, I guess they're going to KO my Munkidori back. So I'll never get double Munkidori to KO the Screamtail. But them getting triple Munkidori... Maybe them getting triple Munkidori just doesn't matter. Yeah, maybe I should have KO'd the Screamtail. I guess it's kind of the same thing here because they're going to Night Stretcher for the Screamtail, they're going to Night Stretcher for the Munkidori. Doesn't make a huge difference, I guess. Yeah, the reason Mega Gardy is like not that great is because it's not worth to play like this thick of a Gardy line like that I have in this build. It's not worth to play this thick of a Gardy line in the Gardy deck to then get double Gardy set up to have that threat of the double Gardy compared to the other possible things you could play. Like the other stuff's just better. Is it not worth having one of to do what Drifloon would, but at less of a liability? Potentially. I don't know. I haven't played that much with Gardy. I just see that no one plays it basically. So I'm just kind of like going off of that. Yeah, all I see is that no one plays it. And I'm like, all right. They're always KOing my Munkidori here, right? Unless I'm trolling. I guess they could reach my Kirlia if they wanted to. But I feel like it's got to be... Did they whiff the Munkidori KO? Okay, Munkidori goes down. Attach Dark. Move 10 off this Gardy to my active. Knockout. But they have 7... Yeah, I really shouldn't have... They have 3 Darks and 7... Oh, they are retreating. Wait, can I just... Do I just win? Or do they have counter catcher to kill my Munkidori? Or... Oh, I need more Psychics in the discard pile. 4, 5... 7... I need to find 2 Psychics and get them in the discard pile. They can't counter catcher? Oh, true, they can't counter catcher. Yeah, I mean, it's a weird play. No, they just don't expect Mega Gardy, I guess. They just don't expect my Mega Gardy. All right, we win if I find a Psychic Energy. Yeah, we win if we find a Psychic Energy. That's all we need. A single Psychic Energy. Okay. I mean, pretty good odds. They're like, I don't play this shit card. Surely Azul doesn't. They also could have healed the active, so then I would need 2 Psychic Energies. And I would have to get them both in the discard pile. And I can just, like, garden once. Four, 5. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, this is definitely the best way to play Gardy. Y'all just don't want to believe. 4, 5, 6, yeah. Is Mysterious Garden mid or just poop? This is a very good card. Mysterious Garden's an insanely good card. And Gardy doesn't seem like specifically too ridiculously powerful, but I haven't put enough time in that deck. I lost faith in that deck pretty quickly, so I haven't put a ton of time into Meganium stuff. But if you're gonna use, if there's any good starting point to use, it probably is the list from the tournament that happened recently that got top 4. That's probably the best starting point to go with. Bolt. Zard. All right. I was not hoping. Well, honestly, this is actually might be winnable here still. I mean, Zard's gonna be really tough for us because our main attacker is a Mega that's weak to Dark, but we can. Oh no, they have Shaman. I was gonna say we can Screamtail early. We can't do that. We'll be fine. We'll get another energy off the thing here for sure. Oh, maybe I should have gotten 2 just to draw an extra card. No. I need room for Screamtail. Nice. Holy smokes, that was an insane draw. Exactly what we needed. If we see a lot of stage 2 decks next weekend, is Mega Man looking viable going forward, or is it not competitive yet? I don't know. I don't know if that makes that big of a difference for Mega Man, to be honest. Although I did like where I ended with my Secret Box build the other day. I mean, there is going to be like we are going to see a lot of stage 2 decks next weekend though. Like Polt and Guardy will be super popular, and Charger will probably be decently popular as well. But I don't know if that's like a big enough difference maker for Mega Manetric. Like we already know those are gonna happen. Like there's not really a question, to be honest. Holy smokes, that's an insane top deck. I think I just Garden first though. Oh, I can't Screamtail. Never mind. I was like, I'd prefer to Screamtail. I'm not Screamtailing anything here. Feel Sailors will be popular next weekend? I mean, it'll probably be the most popular it's ever been. I think that'd be probably a reasonable prediction. Yeah, it'll probably be the most popular it's ever been. But that's like not that much. This is Mega Gardevoir. I mean, honestly, just punching whatever they push up here for 60 is like fine, right? Because it sets up for more monkey. Like I don't have to 1-hit KO this Dreepy this turn with a Guardy. I can just chill and just do this, and that's like fine. That's more than enough. Fine enough. I just think retreat locking is going to do so good this weekend. The Luna Rock engine is so easily exploitable. That makes sense. Yeah, if that's like your... I mean, if you can come up with a win condition where you just win the game against them that way, it's pretty good. I was looking, I think Ho is a capable non-rule box attacker, but I think it needs 3 energy. What are Sailor decks doing versus Crustle? Sorok beats? Yeah, you just punch him. You just lose. It's just a terrible matchup. Sorok's not good enough. Oh, Candy's hard. Yikes. Sure. That's unfortunate. What do they have? Dude, are they killing my Mega Gardevoir? Bro, don't do it. Come on. Dude. Dude, come on. Just like, it's not necessary, man. I actually see what they got. Oh, Prime Catcher. Well, that's better for me, I guess. They're losing their Prime Catcher here to take the knockout. What's my response to this, though? Just another Guardy? Like, I do have to just go big Guardy again, knockout. I guess I didn't need to evolve this, right? I didn't need to evolve the Mega Gardevoir. I could have just, like, left that at a Kirlia, right? And that would have been fine. That's probably what I should have done, to be honest. Just putting the 3 prize in play was... Oh, my gosh. Well, hold on. They are getting 3 prize cards, though. I was going to say they have to get it off their prize cards. Oh, no, I could Screamtail this first and then KO this afterwards. That can be our play. Sure. The Screamtail's in there. Hold up. Yeah. I need a Ralts here as well. You can take 3 prizes here though, right? Yeah, but they have Shaman. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, I didn't see that. Jeez. Bruh. Okay, here we go. It still works. It still works. It still works. It still works. Just believe. Just believe. Mind bend? Yeah, we're just gonna mind bend. I'm gonna mind bend and double Munkidori the thing. Go Dreepy with Monkey and Mind Bend Char? No, I have to threaten the Charmeleon. The Charmeleon's a threat. I don't care about this Dreepy. The Dreepy's not going to win them the game. I shouldn't have gone for the Screamtail. But I forgot about Shaman, so it's not really my fault. Shoot. If they're able to... No. This is so bad. Wait, how many energy did they get, though? No, dude, you can't do this. Wait, hold on. The active is still... the active is still confused. If they hard retreat here, we're fine. You can't do this to me. Are you going to go for the flip? Are you going to do it? Bench locked. Yes. All right, we're still in it. We're still in it. And now I can just KO the Fez off the bench with Screamtail. Well, actually, I have so many energy in my hand. I don't know if that's possible, but theoretically, that's what I want to do. What a weird situation, man. What a crazy game. I can't even use that? Dude, what the heck? I don't want to, like, just lose to a boss here, so I don't want to put the Mega Guardian in play. I can grab this. But I do want to get another energy in the discard pile here. So I can do this. I just need to get this in the discard. Life take a cash only toll on me. Let me just punch Fez. All right, we're chilling here. Do you play Mew? I do not know. Reading Shaman? No, Shaman doesn't protect rule box Pokemon. I did initially forget it with a Charmeleon, but this time I did not forget it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with this. We do go for a 5 prize turn here, right? Wait, do we have a guaranteed? We don't have a guaranteed, though. We don't have a guaranteed. Did you Adrenaline Brain? No, but if I remove energy, if I remove damage from Scream Tail, it does less damage, so we can't. To see 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, they already did 60 damage on them anyways. It's fine. The more I play this Guardy deck, honestly, the more I like it. I definitely do not think, to reiterate one more time, this is definitely not the best way to play Gardevoir, but the more I play this Guardy deck, honestly, the more I like it. For sure. If only playing Guardy on PTCG Live was not so tedious. Like, look at all this stuff, that how long it takes, all these actions, all the hiccups to get there. Issues I don't think will ever be the best way to play Guardy. Well, I mean, Guardy EX rotates, right? Not Mega. At that point, if Guardy's good, you don't have a choice. You lose now? What? Bro, lock in. This is a dub. I'm not slow playing, I promise. Literally, bro, it takes so long to do all these things.